Hello everyone, and welcome back to my Valheim Let's Play. I hope that you enjoyed the last episode where we built this absolutely amazing storage room, and of course we also built the workshop over here. And I actually did take the liberty to expand on the workshop a little bit off camera because I needed a place for the kilns, so I made it. As you can see, I have rearranged a little bit out here, and I have now this place for the kilns to craft some coal for us. I have opened the workshop up so we can come in here this way. I also made this little area over here where we have some storage for all the different metal materials and arrows and, you know, stuff that you need combat-wise. So I think that makes more sense to have it near the forge here. And as you can see, we can run this way around, and it just... I really like this. It makes everything a bit more connected. So hopefully you don't mind that I make a few tweaks here and there off camera between episodes, but I needed to get this done and I didn't know how to go about it, so I decided to just do it. And the storage room here, we still haven't put anything in the chests. They are all empty, and I haven't really done anything with the organization yet, but that will just come at some point, I think. But of course I did start putting in the metal pieces in the workshop room over there, which means that we are still going to have some storage in this main house here, but I want to keep it sort of like, I think, food items mainly, and maybe a few other things. Maybe my riches will be in chests around in the house, but I think I want to have food items in here, and then the rest of the stuff really probably in the storage room. But I do think it's wise to keep the items at hand where you need them. Like it wouldn't make sense for me to keep my metals inside the storage unit here if we are going to have to carry them all the way to the forge, which is why I built the small storage room over here. I think that just makes more sense. Anyway, for this episode I want to actually continue building a little bit, and one of the things that I do need in my base, even though it is beginning to look like something, is... Oh, that was perfect timing with the sound. A stables for this exact horse. Because this horse has been running around outside my base, and as you can see, it has a star. Now, I have no idea what that means. I haven't really played around with this mod at all, the Odin horses mod. But, I mean, stars typically mean something good, right? So, I guess maybe it's faster, maybe it has more health, maybe it deals more damage, I have no idea. But, well, I thought, why not make use of it while we have it? So, I do want to make a stables for the horse, and possibly also get a pen for some boars. And I still haven't found any 1-star or 2-star boars. I've just found regular boars, but even that would be an upgrade to having none at all. So I think that's going to be something we will probably get into this episode. So I hope that you will be okay with another episode of me building a bunch of stuff, because I really want to get this done. And then I think in the next episode it's time that I gather some courage and face my fear, which is bone mass. So I haven't really figured out where I want the pen for the boars. I'm thinking maybe around here, but I don't know exactly what I want to put in this spot other than that. I mean, I need some more farms, that's for sure, because at the moment I only have place for one crop to grow on this farm. And of course we are going to be growing some onions very soon, and probably I should be growing more carrots than I am right now. It's just all of it is turnips and I gotta say it looks pretty nice, but I do think we need some more farming space. So I want a pen for the boars, I want another farm or two, I want a pen or, well, stables for the horses, but I also do need another cooking station, I think. Because in here we have the cauldron and we have some cooking stations, but we don't really have the big meat hook thingy. What is it called? Iron cooking station, yeah. And as you can see, I can't really put it down here. So I think that we do have to make sort of a kitchen, in a sense. And I'm debating where to put it. It could go up here, but I don't know yet. So those are all of my very not so specific plans of what to build. And I guess we'll just have to see where everything ends up going. Okay, I think I made a decision finally. So we're going to have a pen for the boars here, and then a stables for the horse around here. Then in this direction we are going to have farms. So we already have one farm growing here that has well, turnips right now. But I think we might open up this space here and make a bunch more farms here for carrots and onions, and then the kitchen area will be here somewhere. I also did just raise the walls a bit higher because I was getting a lot of great dwarfs swimming across here and just wrecking my base. And that got quite tedious. So yeah, I opened up the space a little bit, and I think we can have a pretty nice farm and kitchen area in this location. And then of course in this area we're going to have, well, the docks that will probably take up most of this area here. But I'm not going to build the docks for now. I think it's going to be quite a big project, so I do plan on doing that on some other time. Now I do actually like this small building I made for the fermenters here. And even though we're going to have the kitchen area on the other side of the house here, it is quite a ways away. I do think it looks pretty cool to have it here, and I think I'll just let it stay, even though that might not be the most practical thing, but it has some charm, some personality to it, so I think I'll just have it stay here. And I like the fact that it was kind of an accidental building. I just really wanted to put down some barrels, but I then figured out I have to actually put a wall and roof over it, so it ended up just coming into being, and I think it deserves to stay that way. The first step, I think, is to get rid of some of the piles of wood here and then flatten the area a little bit to get a horse tamed. I do think that it works pretty much like the boar and the wolves do, so hopefully you just feed it carrots or berries or something like that and it begins to tame. So let's see what happens if I can flatten out this area and build a small pen. Okay, so there we have it. And I have one berry. You know what? Oh, and I do have a lot of carrots. That's good. So I think I want it in my base before I try and tame it. Yeah, let's try and do that. Okay, so I think this is looking pretty good. Now we just need to make a rudimentary fence and see if we can't get it in here. Alright, so I've made this very, very small pen for a horse. It might even be a little bit cruel, but the plan is to go out through the gate and get it to be aggroed on me, then try and run into my base with the horse at my tail, up here, this might need to go, and then run in here when the horse is in, close the gate behind me, and jump out myself. Well, let's see if it works. Horsey. Hello. Hi. Okay. Yep, here comes. Alright. It is an angry horse, but I guess we like the personality. Okay, come on. Come on, this way. I probably should try and avoid having it attack me. Oh, okay. That's easier said than done. Wow. Let's see. Oh, it probably don't like the fire. That might be it. Let me just try and get it closer to test it one more time. Yeah, it turns away. Okay, so I think we need to put out the torches leading in here. Ah, that's a shame. Okay. Alright. We can do that. Okay, so I think it might be easier to, instead of deleting all the torches this way, just actually open up the gates here a little bit. Just like that. And then maybe get this side open instead of this one over here. Let's try and see how that works. Alright, all the torches are done, and we have a new opening for the horse to come in here, so let's see how it goes this time. Oh, no! 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 That's not good. Let's see if horses can use stairs. I don't know if they can. Wait, we can probably just have it come out to the water this way, so... Okay, let's see. If I get it to aggro on me, if I am in the trench, let's see if it follows. Or is it just completely stuck? Okay, maybe I can push it then. Yeah. No, this is... Oh man. Alright, I think it's time for plan B then. And that is to, unfortunately, mine our way out of this trench. And hopefully then the horse can actually follow. Okay, it's running in the right direction now. I just need to make this a little bit more accessible, I think. And okay, there really should be room for you now to follow me, so please, let's get going. Yep. Okay. Come on. Oh, no, not that way. No, that's the wrong way. This way. What if I drop you a carrot? Huh? You like carrots? I know you do. Alright, let's just watch it from a distance and maybe if I go behind this rock it won't notice me. Okay, so it doesn't go for the carrot. Oh, yo, it does, okay. Alright, it's taming. Okay, that's great, I think. Only issue is I don't know what then. I mean, will it follow me after that? I don't know. Okay, I think we'll just let it be in my now completely ruined trench and see if it doesn't tame while we are in the base doing some more stuff. God damn you, horse. I hope you're worth it. Well, that was an adventure. Alright, well, why don't we just continue our success with the animals and make a boar pen. Alright, so I made the pen. I think I'm happy with it. My only worry is that maybe with these shutters the baby pigs can easily make it through here. I really don't know. We'll just have to see and find out, but if they don't, I actually do like having them, and I don't really mind that we have an opening in between. Just makes it look like the gate is always a little bit open, and I think that looks pretty cool. I just now had the idea that we could use the harpoon to get the boars in, and I thought that would have been so much easier with the horse as well. I don't really know. But hey, let's have a look at the horse and see how it's doing down there. Well, it looks like it's just taming and chilling out, so I guess that's a good thing. Well, in that case, I think let's try and see if we can find some boar. And I'll remember to bring my trusty harpoon. Okay, that's a deer. Well, okay. And just like that, I harpooned a deer. I didn't think that was possible, I just wanted to try it, but apparently you can do that. Okay. Anyway, I did see some boar over here, so let's go. No, we have one over here as well. Good. Alright. Well, you seem eager to come with me, so boom, you are now harpooned. Yeah, you're coming with me, it will be great, I promise. Boar released? No, that was not the plan. Oh man, there are torches everywhere. Let's drop down a few carrots here and maybe it will just make its way in here, I don't know. Yeah, well, okay. That didn't make it, but we'll just have to try again. Oh, there we go. Hi. And it is harpooned. But yeah, it does require stamina, so I think we just have to be pretty quick about it. I don't know if that's a possibility, but let's try. Alright, we made it into the pen. Now the question is, what happens if I release it? Okay, it can come out. That's great. That's great. So it is trapped in here. I do still wonder about the small pigs. I think they might be able to get out of this, but if that is the case, we just have to rearrange a little bit. For now, let's drop down a carrot and hopefully it will start eating it soon. This boar is probably just going to be running around scared for all eternity if I don't put out all of these fires here, so I think I will have to do that, unfortunately. Now, I don't know, once it's tamed, will it still be afraid of the fires? I feel like such a noob in this game. Sometimes I just don't know stuff. Anyway, let's put out these torches and see what happens. Alright, so I think that the torches close to the pen is deleted now, and I'm just hoping that this boar will calm down a little bit, and well, I'm excited to see what happens when we put down the torches again. But for now, let's go check on the horse and see how it's doing with the taming. Well, hearts are still just going. I don't know how far it is on the process, but looks like it is taming, so that's nice. And the boar is taming as well. That's amazing. So I think while all of this taming is going on, let's try and begin working on the farm area and kitchen area down here. So let's start by clearing out the area, just make a bunch of space for ourselves, and fortunately we do have the plant everything mod. So all the bushes I'm cutting down right now we can of course just replant in a bit. Yeah, let's start by flattening it out and see where we want the different things to be. Okay, so I quite like this idea of having 2 levels to the area here. So we do have sort of a ledge here, and we can have a smooth path going around this way. Now the thing that I don't know is, where do I want the farm or where do I want the kitchen? I think the obvious thing would be to have the kitchen on the ledge here, but I also think it might be a little too close to the house. So really I'm not sure. We might want to build the kitchen down here actually. Oh, we have a boar running around in our base. Is that the same one? I think it might be. Okay, let's go have a look. Yep, it definitely is. It escaped. Okay, so that means that perhaps this area here is too low or something like that, or it can escape through the gate here. Well, that's a shame. I'm going to have to find some other way of keeping my boars then. Maybe this pin wasn't the absolute best. Alright, so the frame for the first farm is done, and I think it looks pretty good. So we could have, well, turnips or whatever up here, and then another crop here, and I think there will be place for a third farm here, and then of course we do have the kitchen area down here. No! Ah, my horse! Oh man! So there was just a raid from the swamp, and of course they killed the horse. And I really tried to defend it, but man, I couldn't save it. That was a 1-star horse as well. Why did it have to drop down in this trench? That sucks. Also, you might be able to notice that I have turned off camera motion blur. I don't know if I like it or not. I felt like the blur was getting to me a little bit when I was redirecting my camera, but now I also think this is a little bit insane. So if you have any preference, let me know down in the comments, because I'm not really sold on either one right now. Okay, well, that was a shame with the horse. I was really hoping to get a 1-star horse. That would be quite cool, I think. That is what it is. This is probably a good time to show you what I've been doing, and one of the things that I've been doing is a change of plans. So I said I would have a farm here and that I would have a kitchen down here, but I decided instead that this place down here would be my boar farm actually. So this is the pen where I will keep the boars, and I think it looks pretty cool. I think it makes sense to have it here. I couldn't really decide how to build the kitchen here, and I think that the reason I couldn't figure it out is because it felt wrong to have it here. I will keep the farm here. I've built a small farming shed right here to store my equipment for the farm, like the cultivator and stuff. I think I'll just have it hanging on the side here, so that I have quick access to it whenever I need to go harvest or plant some crops. But of course that leaves us with the place up here, and I think I do plan on still having the horse, well, some horse that is not dead, in a pen up here, and I think this probably makes better place for a kitchen than down in that area over there, so I'll figure something out. Are you serious? There's a beehive here. What? I ran to spawn to get the elder power because I need some fine wood. And I'm pretty sure this is a cabin I must have seen before, and I just heard the sound of bees. There's a beehive here I didn't see before. Well, that's lovely. Alright, we didn't get a horse, but we do get another bean queen. I did it again, oh my god. Okay, so I have done a bunch of stuff on the farm area here. As you can see, the shed here is completely done, and I have some tools on the side here, which just looks really cool, I think. I put my tanning rack at the side here, which is kind of a problem because that means that I don't get the final upgrade for my workbench in here, and I am quite low on leather, and of course it takes 20 leather scrap to make one more of these, so hopefully I will have leather soon. I planted carrots here, and I made a place ready for onions to grow whenever we get that. And I've paved the roads, continued the fences around all the way, and even down this way here we have the paved road to the boar farm. I think it's looking really, really nice. I also planted a beech sapling here that we are going to just leave grown whenever that happens. And yeah, I think this place is starting to look really cool. I definitely think we have upgraded on this place the last couple of episodes. Now hopefully you don't mind these episodes. I know that it's a bunch of just building and me showing around what I'm doing after having completed it, but I do think that it really does something nice for this place, and I hope that you feel the same. Next up, I want to actually try and get some boars into this pen here. We didn't have the best of luck the first time we tried it in the pen over there, but I think this should probably be easier. I can just quickly take out the torches here and there and lure them in from this direction, and I think that we are good to go. Okay, so all the torches are done and we are ready to find some boars and try and lure them in. I have not brought the harpoon this time, but let's see if we can manage without it. And if it's completely hopeless, of course I'll just have to run back and get the harpoon. Oh. Yeah, you're not really part of the plan here, I think. Well, of course it is a good thing to have a lumberjack at hand. Whoa, I don't think I've ever seen that animation before. What is it eating? That's interesting. Oh, it's just going for it. Well, let's see if we can find some boar. And right away, I spot one over here. Hi! I think it likes us. So let's see if we can just get it to follow us all the way in to the base. Yep, here we are. Okay. Let's hop in here. And... wait, what? Where did you go? Oh, where is it now? What just happened? Piggy? Oh, there we go. Okay. It is completely confused now because of all the lights, I think. Yeah, it's just running amok. Okay, you know what? Let's get the harpoon. Yeah, you are not welcome here. Oh, you are, though. Hi. One. There we are. Okay, got it. No, wrong way. Yep, there we go, there we go. Okay. Come on. And, yep, in you go. Nope, nope, not that way. There we are. Alright. Can I... Yes. And we got it. It's locked in. Okay, awesome. So let's drop it a few carrots here. And give it some time to think about, well, life. Okay, well, next up I want to be making sort of an outside kitchen. A place where we can put down the big hearth and have the, what is it, the iron meat skewer thingy. The iron cooking station, that's what it's called, okay. So we want a place to hang this guy. Okay, I've prepared this place, flattened it out a little bit and put down some stone, so I think the next thing is really just to plop down the hearth and we can see how we want to build this place. I think I'll just line it with some wood here. I think that looks really cool. Just like so. And I think I will keep it fairly open. My idea is to have something like 4 pillars, 4 of these big beams, and then just a basic roof over top of it. So that is really mostly just an open space that you can come in and out of. Alright, just like so. And I think maybe I will put these 1 meter walls on just on the sides here to make it feel a little bit more sturdy and closed off. And then add in the 2 meter beams on the side here. Alright, and I actually like the fact that we have a few openings here, because we get the orange light coming and a lot of shadow in, and I think I'll just leave it open. I could, of course, just put beams over it like this, but I think having a little bit of light coming through really does something for the build, so I will definitely keep it like that. Okay, and I think the walls look really good now, so we just need to put in the roof. And yeah, I am eager to see how we will get the smoke to come out of this place, because there will be a lot of smoke from this. So I do need to find some way of having sort of like a chimney on top, but I think we can do that. Okay, and we have officially reached day 200 and I'm building a roof. Alright, I finally got the roof in. That took a long time to get it to where I wanted, and also so that we could ventilate the smoke out, and I think finally that I managed to get everything I need. So we have this kind of design where it comes up here and goes the other way, and it does look like all the smoke is able to ventilate out, which is perfect. So I am very happy with that. It's a super simple design, but I quite like it. I think it's very neat. It's pretty much what I wanted. And of course the next thing is we want to put in the... Okay, I forgot the word again. What is it? It's a... Let's think. Iron food station. Iron cooking station. That makes more sense. Okay, this is what we want. So let me just go get the materials and we can put that down. Boom. There we go. That looks really, really cool. Okay, so I think it makes sense to have some sitting logs here around the fire, and then I think over here I will make just a small little sort of like a pantry for, well, there will be chests in here that store some food items for us to smelt up. Well, to cook. There we go, that is perfect, and all we need, I think. Now let's go check on our boar and see if it has accustomed itself to the area. Okay, finally, there we go. I think we just needed to be a little bit closer for it to begin chewing on the carrots, but now it should be taming, and we can come back in, I don't know, in half an hour I think it takes. Looks like we are going to have to drop the horse project for now, but hopefully at some point I can come back to it and have better luck, but I think for now, yeah, I'm a bit bummed about the 1-star horse that we lost. That is a big shame. Alright, just putting in the grass really does a difference. I think this looks really, really awesome now. I'm very happy with it. And I do like the fact actually that we just have the meat hooks hanging here, and we will be cooking most of our food in the cauldron in our house. And I really do like the idea of splitting out some builds around the base, but I would also be quite sad if we didn't have a reason to come in here in our starter base, because I think that this house really is special and I don't want to leave this place. So I'm happy that we can have the cauldron standing here and come back to this magnificent look once in a while. Alright, so just have a look at the base now during the nighttime, where all of these torches are what lights up the area. I think it looks really beautiful. I think, man, casting all of these orange shadows and, well, orange light and shadows, it's so pretty. It really feels very nice, and we have all of these bushes in, so there's just a bunch of nature in this build, and I really like how it fits so perfect together. Yeah, I think this place has really changed for the better, that's for sure. Except this card. This card has not changed for the better. It's not in the right position. Oh, okay. Well, I just really love this place. And we have the beech tree coming in now. It's that has grown. I also did plant a birch sapling right here. Alright, it looks like our boar has finally tamed. That is awesome. Well, let's go say hi. Yep, it is completely tame. And it is happy. That is awesome. And of course, we can just pet it. Amazing. Now, of course guys, if you have any suggestions for a name for this little guy, our first boar, it is not a 1-star, it is not a 2-star, but it is a happy piggy. Please let me know in the comments below what you think this little guy should be called. For now, just so that we can remember that this is our first boar, I will just give it, a name, and I will call it Boar, like that. Beautiful. Please leave another suggestion so that Boar can have a better name than Boar. It is because I do want to find Boar a friend. You cannot just be in here alone. That would be rude of me. So let's find a friend and let's find a better name to you. And here we have another one. Okay. There we go. It is harpooned. which means we should be able to just get it in here. Yep. Alright, and we have it. Alright, let's craft the butcher knife so that we can... and let's see, it is already taming, that is awesome. Okay. Beautiful. I should have done that a long time ago. I have been in need of leather for so long now, and I wanted to get a 1-star boar, but honestly, that doesn't really matter that much. I mean, it's nice, but come on. I have so many carrots anyway, doesn't really matter. Alright, and the boar finally tamed, that is awesome. So now we have a happy couple living in here, and we can pet our new boar, that is amazing. Let's call this guy... Boar. Oh, please help me. Alright guys, but that being done, I think that this is a beautiful time to end today's episode. Thank you all so much for watching. A special thanks to all of my subscribers and all of those people taking that time to like and comment on my videos. I really appreciate you. And I hope to see you in the next episode, where we are finally getting around to... Boar? Okay. Where we are finally getting around to killing bone mass. Until that time, have a good one.